Nate Friedman goes undercover at my college, Emerson College.
Oh, so this is actually where he went to. Undercover journalist exposes students during party celebrating Charlie Kirk's murder. Of course they do.
Walked these sidewalks. This is what I was surrounded by for years. So
this is where he got fired. He got, is this where he got fired? Or no, this is his college. This isn't where he got fired. He got fired from a high school, didn't he? Or is that wrong? I thought it was a high school that fired him. Was it a college?
Misinformation about like the response to Charlie Kirk's assassination. What did you think of it?
Honestly, I think Charlie Kirk was an awful guy. And I think that he kind of had what he was coming.
Listen.
The thing is these people don't even know why they don't like Charlie Kirk. Like, you know what? We're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch the video after, but we're gonna watch this one, the debunking the biggest lies about Charlie Kirk. Dude, like people don't even know why they hate Charlie Kirk. It's like the people that hate Charlie Kirk haven't even formed that as their own opinion. Like, it's not even their own opinion why they hate Charlie Kirk. They just hate Charlie Kirk because everyone else hates Charlie Kirk. They don't even know why they hate Charlie Kirk. It's just because other people told them to hate Charlie Kirk. It's actually so stupid.
To what the student says.
I think everybody, again, he voiced his own opinions and he got shot.
Yeah.
That happens. If you want to voice your own opinions, you're going to have a consequence.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, do you even listen to, this is what I mean. Like, do you even listen to yourself talk? Do you even like think about what you're saying for like more than 5 seconds? Like, let's break this down.
Everybody, again, he voiced his own opinions and he got shot.
Yeah.
That happens.
He voiced his own opinions and he got shot. And then she says, it happens.
If you want to voice your own opinions, you're going to have a consequence.
If you want to voice your own opinions, you're going to have consequences. So the way she's saying it, she's basically saying that if you have the wrong opinion, then that's just the natural result. That's just a natural result of having an opinion I don't agree with. Right? Because what's going to happen, so you can use the same logic to shoot her, basically. Right? Because you could say, well, you know, too bad. You shouldn't have said your opinion. There's consequences to your opinion. Right? It's actually, it's so beyond stupid. Like,
that he kind of had what he was coming.
Listen to what the student says.
I think everybody, again, he voiced his own opinions and he got shot.
Yeah, so like as in like it's a matter of fact that if you voice your opinion and you don't like it, it just makes sense that you get shot. It's basically
happens. If you want to voice your own opinions, you're going to have consequences.
Yeah. I mean, what do you expect when you voice your opinions? It happens. You're going to get shot. It's
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Racist. He was homophobic. He thinks that black families are one of the worst things to come to America.
Wait, what? He says, wait, dude, this is just full of lies. Like, just being real. Like, this is stupid.
Homophobic. He thinks that black.
All right.
Get shot. It's.
He was racist. He was homophobic.
He was racist. Like, I'll go into that later.
He thinks that black families are one of the worst things to come to America.
He thinks black families are one of the worst things to come to America. He advocates for there being stronger black families. What is she talking about? It's like she didn't even listen to anything that he said. It doesn't even make sense.
America, they think.
Never heard Charlie Kirk say that black families are the worst thing to come to America or anything even close to that.
What do you think of people getting fired over their response to the assassination?
I don't think it's fair.
So it's not fair when you get fired.
Yeah, not fair if you get fired, but then it just makes sense if you get shot. Like, do you see, like, none of this logic tracks at all. Like, none of it makes any sense.
For what you say, but you have it coming if you get killed for what you say.
But
yeah, exactly.
It's the world that we live
Warren's
in.
analysis of this
and
is
what
spot
are
on.
your peers saying?
My peers completely agree with me. They think that he had it coming for him.
Sure, and
If you get
you're saying.
My peers completely agree with me. They think that he had it coming for
Yeah,
him.
of course they do. Of course they do. Of course they do.
She's able to respond to that. No, my peers, the people at school with me, they think just like me. For years, these were the students I was sitting.
Zuby, thank you so much for the bits. The sad bit is that that's probably not even something she personally watched him say and misinterpreted. She mostly heard someone else say it. Yeah, exactly.
Next to.
And this is what I mean. Is like people need to be taught to be able to think for themselves. This is like freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He talked about awful things.
And like the thing is like who's the one that actually pressed people on these ideas? It was Charlie Kirk. He was the one who like went there and was like, I think your ideas are wrong and here's why.
And live for awful things. So.
Yeah. Right. The right wing is saying that the colleges are indoctrination centers. What is your response to that?
I wouldn't say like, I would say 50-50 on that because the schools don't really bring attention to it. They don't want to bring attention to it. They don't want their kids talking about it.
Emerson College would send out these emails from the president of the college, George Floyd, any significant political event
Of
that
course they
fit
would.
with a left narrative, it would be talked about. I have noticed absolute silence on this one. No email, no communication. Because how can they? It does not fit. It's not convenient.
What did you guys think of the Charlie Kirk assassination?
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Has someone asked you it already?
I've
Oh,
been
really?
asked. I don't really give a shit. It's just like I didn't
Yeah.
care when he was alive. I don't care that he's dead.
I know exactly where they're standing. I have sat at this table several times.
What do your peers think?
Most of my roommates don't really give a shit, and I haven't spoken to anybody else about it
Mm-hmm.
because again, could not care less.
There's the mention of parties. Like there were parties on campus celebrating his death.
So people are saying it's a good thing?
Yeah, there are.
Are people having parties and stuff? I know George GW was doing that.
I heard of a few parties that happened. None of like
That's
my friends had
crazy. If they
anything
threw a party because a person died, that's so
or
ghoulish.
anything like that. But I did hear like rumors of things
Yeah,
and like people
gotcha.
asking like, oh, should we drink tonight and stuff like
Sure.
that.
Okay.
Nate Friedman tries to follow up on this.
Yeah. Were there, one student said, and I don't know if this is true, so I'm trying to confirm it. She said that there were some parties going on at Emerson in celebration of it. Is that true? Or?
I'm sure that there were parties
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they understand the magnitude of what is going on.
like to celebrate like
Yep.
the fact that he died. I feel like I could absolutely imagine there being a party at Emerson
Yeah.
dedicated to that, but
Yeah.
I doubt that it's like people partying. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
for sure.
Yeah.
The sentiment, I would say, in my circles,
Man.
objectively, it's bad. Subjectively, there's a little bit of like reveling.
Yeah.
So then Nate Friedman goes to Harvard, which is only a few minutes away.
Charlie Kirk preached hate, but more than just hate.
Why are these people such stereotypes? Like, it's almost like it's a you know when you like you play like an MMO and you like pick the pre-made character, like the like you don't like do the custom character creation. You just pick like the pre-made for whatever that class is.
He had such a unique cruelty about him,
Like,
especially when it came to black women and LGBTQ community.
cruelty.
He said things like gay people should be stoned to death.
This is the lie that Stephen King posted and later had to retract because it was a lie.
yeah, it's just a
not
lie.
true.
It was so heinous
What is it?
he said. And I think that it is truly, God has some sense of humor. When you're being asked about gun violence minutes before he was killed, and he answered,
That's so ridiculous.
there will have to be some deaths in order to protect.
It's so crazy to me that Shai says it's so crazy to me that the fake idea of a person is so prevalent. Like, tell me more clearly that you didn't listen to him, that you'd never seen a single video not presented by someone else. Is deliberate and manipulated insanity. It is, yeah. It is very weird. Like it definitely feels like some kind of manipulation or something. Like it's kind of sus, the whole thing. Elisa's Drakenheart asks the lore question. Leaf and Angel Sword are there seals who have cults that make members not think for themselves? There are cults that do that. It's reminding me of what's her name? Helvetica. Yeah.
the Second Amendment.
This guy has no idea what he's talking about. That was a completely, you're misconstruing the quote, and that quote did not even occur on the same day. That was a completely different video. This is just echoing. It's this game of telephone that has gotten out of hand.
That is ironic. That literally he was saying that
No, he literally was not.
minutes before he was killed.
No, he wasn't. His final exchange was this. The audience member says, "Do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?" Charlie Kirk responded, "Too many."
I've been refusing to do any ad reads, but do have these obligations I need to honor. And also, this is genuinely, it's been a really interesting product. So we all know how important sleep is. And
Dude. Warren introverted ad reads are actually amazing.
how that can affect the next day.
They're so
and that's where
good.
CB Distillery can make a real difference. But it's not just sleep. CB Distillery has solutions that work with your body to help with stress, pain after exercise, even mood and focus. And it's all made with the highest quality clean ingredients. No fillers, just premium CBD. Imagine waking up rested, restored, ready to enjoy your day.
Isn't that like weed?
Without those nagging aches and pains. That's the real benefit. That's why over 2 million people trust CB Distillery. I'd heard about CBD, but once I actually started trying it, I honestly was impressed by this. But yeah, this is my favorite. Relief and relaxation. So if you're ready for better sleep, less stress, feeling good in your own
Dude, people like before people kept trying to get me to do that stuff, man.
skin again, try CBD
I've
from
never done
CB
it,
Distillery. And right now
I never will.
you can save 25% off your entire purchase. Visit CB Distillery and use promo code Warren. That's cbdistillery.com, promo code Warren. cbdistillery.com. Specific product availability depends on individual state regulations.
What was your reaction when he was killed?
Where is this?
CBD is not the same as smoking pot. It doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't really matter. Like I don't like taking things that are I don't like taking anything like that, basically.
Going to be played?
There's this sense of it was unfortunate, but I'm glad.
I don't even like regular medicine. Like I'm the person that would like I'll just take the pain. So
that I don't have to hear him online anymore, so as though this is a positive outcome.
I am glad that he's no longer like, on the internet.
Yeah.
It's a shame that he had to die for it,
Yeah.
that to happen.
When I heard this, this is what caused me to make this video.
I'm happy I don't have to see YouTube videos about him anymore.
You have no idea what this actually means.
I think he did cause a lot of harm. So I feel like in a way he's better off not here.
This is just shocking. It's unfortunate, but he's better off not here.
But I don't think that was the way to go. I think that was just more violent than I think is appropriate. But
it's unfortunate that it had to be so graphic, is essentially what he's saying.
yeah.
It was more violent than he thinks is appropriate, indicating that less violence would have been fine. Now, this student also just said he's happy Charlie isn't with us anymore, but he's neutral. So that's what neutral sounds like at Harvard.
There was like 32% of Harvard students surveyed.
These are like the biggest fucking colleges, dude. Holy fuck.
That it's acceptable to use violence to prevent someone from speaking on campus. Does that surprise you?
Dude, I'm so glad that a lot of like the new generation is kind of very like a lot of them are not indoctrinated like this.
I thought it'd be like maybe a little bit higher.
Oh, higher.
I feel like Harvard's quite liberal.
Actually, I thought it would be higher because this is a very liberal school. What is the logic? A large portion of liberals think violence is legitimate. That's not my opinion, that's the logic. He said it, I didn't.
Is there some specific things that he said that made you not like you said?
Well, it's not that Gen Z is completely more conservative. It's just higher than previous numbers, basically.
That it's better off that he's not.
Like you have to understand, like the generation before this is like the generations before this, like the 2 generations before Gen Z, were like way more liberal, right?
Here, like, is there something specific that he said?
I feel like he just, even if he himself like didn't commit acts of violence, he was quite respectful in that regard. Actually, I feel like a lot of what he said incited violence.
Can you give me one example of Charlie Kirk incited violence?
So even if he doesn't have a bad intention, people who agree with him might have a bad intention.
Yeah, even if Charlie Kirk didn't have a bad intention, well, the people.
But then that, I mean, this is what I mean. This is ridiculous. Like them saying them saying this like straight up when like the dude literally just died. It's kind of crazy. It's like, yeah, well, you know what? He might cause someone to die with his rhetoric. Well, it's kind of weird because he kind of died to that.
People that listen to him might have a bad intention. So that's all you need. It's like, where does that end? You haven't done anything wrong, but the people that listen to you might do something wrong, therefore you cannot say what you're saying. And I've heard that before.
That's why I think like politically him not in the scene like is better.
Yeah. And it's comments like that. Politically,
Yep.
him not in the scene is better, as though
The other thing that these people don't understand is that when they say that politically it would be better without him, they're talking to like the guy who was one of the more moderate voices who let the other side talk. His entire format was giving a platform and giving a voice to whoever wanted it, to his opposition. He was giving his opposition a voice. That was his entire format.
this legitimizes everything, and that's why this is not going to stop. That's why people are going to continue posting more than ever about this. You're going to have more people showing up to talk to students and have these conversations.
When I stopped filming this video, I couldn't help but realize that not a single student I talked to said that they were mourning Charlie's death. I also thought it was potentially the most astounding moment in my career, seeing that Harvard students were surprised that only 32% of their peers think violence is acceptable to stop someone from speaking on campus.
And keep in mind, this is at Harvard,
That's a
the most
lot.
prestigious college in America, a college that is older than America.
A survey came out that said that 32% of Harvard students believe that violence is acceptable to prevent people from speaking on campus. Does that surprise you?
Not really.
What did you think of Charlie Kirk's assassination?
You don't want my opinion on that.
No, we want everyone's opinion. We're getting like every side.
on video?
What did you think of the Charlie Kirk assassination?
You don't want to do it? Can I ask you a question for a YouTube video I'm doing real quick? Just take like 1 minute.
What did you think of the Charlie Kirk assassination?
No comment.
Yeah.
Do you go to Emerson?
Man, I'll link you guys the video, but we're gonna take a look. So we're gonna like this. That was actually like a really great great segue into like the video I wanted to watch, which was from Amir Odom about the actual like debunking the biggest lies about Charlie Kirk.